Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Pisceans, and it's for the month of July, a little bit over 2026. I hope you'll enjoy this reading, my dear Pisces. I hope it helps you see what's coming, what's hidden, what's behind the corner, what is actually coming in your life. I'd like to convey my best wishes to each and every one of you. Wish you all the best in everything that you're doing, and begin the first message for every Piscean. What is the most important factor for you in regard to your work, career, money? That was the main thing that I forgot to say. I'm thinking, what is it that I'm forgetting to say? Your work, career, money, all about your finances. That's what this reading is all about. Now, we have the Philosopher's Stone, which is all about wishes and goals. Achieving your wishes, achieving your goals. Just put this properly. A powerful manifestation of your wishes and your goals. This is magnificent. Something incredible is going to take place that's going to grant you your wishes and bring you a lot of success. There is a lot of success here. Extreme success for everyone. Now I'm going to take two more messages from this deck, my dear Pisces, and we've got transmutations. The Phoenix is about you rising high to high levels of changes that will bring you a lot of happiness, overcome obstacles, and bring you a lot of success and a rebirth, a new lease of life, and even compensation for that what you have worked hard for, or for that you have been putting efforts to and not seeing the results. I'm trying to uplift this one a little bit. There we go. That's better. I'll try another message. So that's what's happening. A new lease of life that gives you abundance and a lot of compensation and rewards. You are in grace. You are going to be taken care of. You are in the hands of the heavens or the universe. They will really watch over you and give you a lot. Again, it shows, it's amazing. Yes, we had 29, now 49. It shows success is coming and you're overcoming one obstacle that's been on your mind. And now we're going to find out what is on your mind. What is it, something that you've been worried about, questioning, wondering how or why, what the best course of action is. And again, okay, we're going to take two messages as either an answer or guidance in reference to something that you've been thinking about for every Pisces. What is the main message? It says not the right time. It's not the right time now. So maybe a little bit of patience. We'll find out one more. We've got the not the right time. A year from now. Oh my God. Look at that. How precise. How direct and precise. Now's not the right timing. Not the right time. And a year from now. How exact can it be? How amazing. Not the right time, a year from now. So a year from now, it's going to be 100%. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be the right time for it. I love it when it's this direct to the point. And what are the chances to have an answer and then a continuation of an answer? That's incredible. Okay, I'm going to take on some tea leaves before I do the tarot. Just 2, 3, or 4, up to 4. Okay, so we've got 1. We got 3, perhaps one more. Every Pisces. And I wish it didn't have to fall. Let me just grab it. Oh, there's 3 of them. Oh my God. Too many. And grabbing them is not easy. Bear with me. Here we go. I won't accept 3. I'll just want 1. And that's it. That'll do. Okay. Because once we take too much, it just doesn't work when they come in clusters. Okay, now I'm fine. We can do this properly. Glasses on. We have a woman with dark hair or dark complexion. There's someone that you'll be dealing with, or you could be having a relationship or business relationship with someone, a woman with a dark hair. Feminine energy very strong here. Okay, and then we've got a broken ring. This could be after you have a fall in regard to a business matter or a romantic matter, parting of ways maybe with someone. Then you're probably meeting this person. So once you have the parting of ways, then comes this woman. Okay, Let's flip this up. Okay, like that. And then we've got a chain of events, is it? No, sorry, it's an archway. This is about new opportunities, possibilities, and paths that are coming your way. So this woman could be part of that path that's coming along to help you, support you in some way, or be a partner in your life or a business partner. The dragon. Connected to the Chinese year of the dragon, people who are born the Chinese year of the dragon, it says beware of self-delusion. You might be dealing with someone that has self-delusion. They think highly of themselves, maybe too much, and it affects your connection with them. So the dragon is that, okay? And not be too much into delusion. That's that. Now we're going to take 2 messages from this deck and see what else is there for you, my dear Pisces. And it says you are going to be empowered. Magician is all about power, incredible power coming your way, or could be somebody that's helping you with magic, transcending you to high levels of energy. This is the powerful energy of the magician that changes, alters lives. And I feel like you are going to be so empowered, and one of your oldest wishes is going to be granted. Love that for you. Maybe that wish is going to be granted due to the power of the magician. Let's see to the next one. For every Pisces, it says there is one more challenge, and soon it's going to be over. Once it's over, it's going to be over. One hectic, and then comes a life of wealth and luxury. But this challenge, we talked about it here. I saw the challenge. It's you're starting a new lease of life after this challenge, and this challenge ends a very suffocating chapter, and then you're living comfortably. A luxurious life is awaiting for you. That's what awaits you, my dear Pisces. Yes, all of it is showing now. Well, let's remove this and bring on 2 more messages from another deck. Let's have a look at the truth for every Pisces. Okay, we have the 5 of difficulties. Material changes, financial changes, maybe going through some hardship, but change is coming, that's for sure, without a doubt. A lot of change is coming in your life, and that might heal your finances without a doubt, because we know that your finances are becoming much better. So the change in finance is going to be a positive one. This is a negative situation in your finances, and the 6 of Swords shows that you're moving away from difficulty and conflicting, constant conflict. You're leaving that behind you, moving towards the light, and a great new adventure awaits you. A new path, a new life awaits you. That's going to be spectacular. Now I'm going to take 2 messages from this deck. 3 actually. It's a money reading. Let's see what else for. There's 2 and I need just 1 more, and there's the other one. Yes, there is something ending without a doubt. Something is coming to an end. That's what the coffin is all about. And then we've got the movement. This goes with the movement. The coffin shows that there might be a bad investment, or there might be a financial challenge, which is this 5 here. There may be problems. You might be digging into your savings. Some of you might be looking for office work. Some of you might be looking for night shift kind of work. And some of you are just ending from a job situation. Business tools. This is all about needing more money for business tools. Some of you might be looking to do your own business, being the sole provider. There'll be more work coming. If you're an entrepreneur, or even looking to buy your own business, food-related businesses, careers are looked into, but you will be living well and you will be provided for well. Now we do have the movement. We've got money coming slowly. Steady progress is taking place, but some of you are moving for work, and that's what explains the 6 of Swords, moving for work. In good time, you'll see that you will have long-term stability coming your way. That's really wonderful. Now I'm going to take 2 messages from another deck, and then I'll clarify for every Piscean. Let's see, what is it that you need to know? Okay. So we've got the Stork. Interesting. And then we've got the Mountain. Very interesting. Okay, well, let's have a look. The Stork is about a new beginning, a new business, a new idea, transformations and changes, just like the Phoenix. Change, renewal, something that's been restless on your mind. You're finally going to arrive to the end of it, which is this restlessness, overcoming a challenge, and then you're moving forward. I feel like some of you might be considering conception or starting a family, and some of you might be starting a new business or adding to the business. You want to put something new onto your business. There is also that possibility. Some of you want to renovate. Some of you want to move. The movement is there again, relocation. But whatever you do, you're transcending to high levels. I do see the letter Q, and it's connected to quails, or K for kangaroo, or C for Canada. People with those initials. Timing, we have 8 weeks from now. We have August here, very strong. Another thing connected to August is this card here, which is the Mountain. Mountain is about problems, obstacles that you might be facing, some issues that really need your support, that you need to be supported. There's a barrier, some sort of a barrier, some sort of delay, some sort of stubbornness. You might be dealing with someone stubborn. I feel like this is coming to some sort of resolution by some end of this challenge. Once this challenge ends and you start something new, I feel like this is going to be transcending. Again, we've got August, so I feel like August is going to be marking a special time for you. We've also got 21, which is connected to learning and expanding. It's connected to family. It's connected to business, family business, or otherwise business on its own, family. And it can also be connected to someone born the Chinese year of the tiger. We have the goat, the tiger, double goat here, very strong. And we have the dragon and the monkey. Okay. There was one more. I was thinking what it was. I can't see it here. Yes, we have the monkey twice here, and we have September very strong. So we've got August and September very strong. Now I'm going to clarify the cards, starting with the Six of Swords. Let's see where you're going. Let's see why you're leaving, if they want to tell us why you're leaving, or where are you going. More important, I don't like chasing the past. Let's see where you're heading and what's the outcome of your movement. Six of Swords for every Pisces. Right, it's the oldest wish being granted. Something difficult had to come to an end. It had to heal. You might have been dealing with a Capricorn, or a situation to do with a Capricorn, maybe overworking. This earth energy is probably Capricorn, because this is the card of Capricorn, the devil. It's about doing something too much, working too much, doing something too much, codependency. It can be excessive, something excessive that needs to heal and needs to stop. Maybe you were overwhelmed with so much, dealing with someone of earth energy. Although earth energy, and especially Capricorn, is part of your soulmate, my dear Pisces. But I feel like maybe this is something to do with you and a partner who's earth energy. But you know what? Having your oldest wish coming true, that's going to put an end to a lot of problems, and you will finally have financial stability. If you are dealing with someone difficult, complicated, that could be a problem also, if they are a Capricorn or earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Could be either one. Capricorn being number one, because we got the devil here. It could also be Taurus. They can be stubborn. You could be dealing with someone, they didn't say stubborn, they said delusional, someone that's delusional. But there is a lot of conflict, without a doubt, and conflict must come to an end. That's the reason you're leaving. The reason you're leaving a situation is because there's too much conflict. Let's have a look at the 5 of issues and problems and change at the same time. It says change is coming once you move. Once you take action and you leave a situation, change is coming. There's going to be a lot of abundance. There's going to be a very nurturing energy that's going to be supporting you. Even if they support you through someone, they are going to support you. There is a magical power here with someone that's going to be very helpful, very supportive. And the heavens and the universe are going to provide you this. This support is going to bring you a lot of abundance. That's for sure. So even though something is ending, it's ending for your highest good. Wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, it's going to be wonderful. And there is going to be a proposal or a proposition, one that might be wonderful for you to consider. I feel like a lot of rewards and a lot of applause for a job well done. You've worked hard and you're getting a lot of rewards from the heavens and a great victory. And that is wonderful. Let's have a look at the Magician now and see what is going on with the Magician. There's the Taurus. This is the Taurus card. Remember I said it could be Capricorn or Taurus. Taurus can be a little bit stubborn, but Taurus is also about change and learning and upgrading and expanding your life. And it's about this new beginning that we talked about. I said to you, renewal, the transmutation, which is the judgment card. This shows that you are going to be starting a great new chapter that's going to bring you so much happiness, so much abundance, and it's going to heal you. It's going to compensate you for that which you have lost, for that you have given, and effort that you have put, maybe that you've put so much and didn't receive, or you didn't see the achievement. Sometimes you don't see the achievement because of circumstances. And that's another reason I always say to people, have yourself a reading, because if you're starting a business and it's positioned in a different position or in a wrong position and all your efforts are wasted, you get to understand, you get to know why. The transmutations are destined. They are going to uplift you. You have the Empress, which is a very strong energy from the heavens. You are watched over. You are in grace. Even that, it's saying that you are so much in grace. The heavens are watching over you, and they are going to bring you so much change that it's going to uplift your life on a grand scale. So prepare for that. Whatever is ending, it's ending for your highest good. Remember that. And whatever is starting, it's starting to heal you and bring you a lot of success. There could be a Taurus coming into your life. There was a Capricorn. Maybe you're leaving a Capricorn, moving on to the next one, which could be Taurus. Have a look at your reading for your sign and you'll know. End of this chapter, there it is here. That's where it is. A suffocating chapter is going to come to an end and you're starting fresh. And you could be starting with someone who is either Capricorn or Taurus, either one. Now let's go to the next level, which is the Nine of Wands. Let's have a look at the Nine of Wands. And we've got someone of water energy like yourself is going to be supportive. I feel like you are going to be very generous and your financial capacity is rising beyond where you are today. And you will be generous with a lot of people, those around you. I feel like emotionally you will stabilize and your finances are going to be spectacular. So that is good. Once this challenge is over, you will feel a sense of freedom and a sense of release. There is someone, I had a feeling to pick up the third card. There is someone, I saw this before and now I see it again. That's why I picked it up. Someone new entering your life. This person is fire energy. They're filled with fire energy, even if they're not born fire. They could be an air energy with fire, because I saw the King of Swords also. Someone with fire energy, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, that is going to inspire you. This is your twin flame that's going to be uplifting you. If they got Taurus or Capricorn in them, that becomes your soulmate. So that'll be just magic. And that's what's coming. Blessings, miracles are pouring into your life, and you will be in abundance of gratitude for all that is coming. And that's great news. Now, remember, you are destined for a life of wealth and luxury. And with the Philosopher's Stone and the money that's coming in to help others, those who need it the most, you are helping a lot of people. You are supported on a grand scale. And I feel like not only abundance is coming to you, but I feel like you have been saved from something, because you're leaving a very difficult situation. And I feel like once you leave and establish where you are going, it is right then that it's going to take a year from now for you to reach to a level where you will be absolutely in the best position to move forward abundantly. And that's what this answer to your problem was. You've gone through too much conflict and you need to rest and you need support. Support is coming. You need all of that to be able to reach to a level where, if you want to level up your business, if you want to renovate, if you want to move it, or if you want to do it, actually start it, it all going to take a little bit of time. But ultimately, you need to know that the power of the magician and the wealth that's coming your way, all of it is going to transcend you to high levels. And I feel like the heavens are on your side. They are going to bring someone also in your life to help you reach to this level of capacity, this level of luxury, and a life of wealth and happiness and abundance. So extreme power on its way to you. That's what I see. And the transmutations are going to be doing all of this, bringing this on, the changes. You're rising like the phoenix, and you are going to be living a life of absolute abundance and blessings. Don't forget, a lot of your wishes are being granted. You're reaching your wishes and your goals both together. Wishes and goals on their way to you. And that's magnificent. So whatever is leaving your life, it's happening for the best, for your highest good. So that's that. Now what I'm going to do is take 2 messages from another deck to see what's going on for every Pisces. And that's what the stalk is all about. Something new that's about to take place in your life. Something has reached an impasse, and the impasse is the broken ring. Something is getting severed, parting of ways. Remember, we had parting of ways with a broken ring, and an impasse is exactly that. Something that's reached a level where it can't be resolved anymore. There's nothing in your hands. It's parting of ways. It's like, you reflect your energy elsewhere and just take your energy away from the situation. It's too conflicting and too difficult. The cleansing waters is about purifying your thoughts, your mind, letting go of the past, thinking about where you're going, where you're heading, and activating your vibrant life force. Activation is so important. And my dear viewers, those of you who I am touching their life with activation when I'm sending you things, items, that is to activate certain areas of your life that are dormant and they need activation. I use my vibration, I put it into those things that I'm sending to you, sending to your homes. And you always follow the instructions to activate them within your palms like this. You put it on the left palm and the other one over it, and you activate it for the amount of seconds that I give you. Each has their own seconds according to their year of birth. I hope you'll understand that. I should say that every now and then, so to make everybody understand, because I work different than everybody. Strange things that you're not aware of, you haven't dealt with before, you haven't heard before. I'm the type of person who takes action and does things in action rather than talk about it a lot. And I haven't got that, how can I say it? I'm not that person who talks a lot and tries to sell ideas. I am a quiet achiever. I achieve everything I want in this world quietly. And what's the other word? Not only quietly, but there is a word. I just can't think of it now. Now, back to the reading. I don't want to waste your time, but this is relevant for you to know, especially those of you who are having readings from me, private readings. What happens here now is 3 truths. We're going to look for clues and time frames from July onwards, right? The first truth for every Pisces, it says you're going to be celebrating. You are going to be celebrating something major, rejoicing, celebrating. There's going to be so much. And I feel like this wealth and life of wealth and comfort and abundance is worth celebrating. How it's coming, where it's coming, nobody knows. Only you will know when you actually find out when. So that's why is this here? What am I doing? Sorry. Oh my God. Time frame within 3 could be up to 3 months from now. But usually I don't use these cards. But wow, they look nice. Okay. It's these cards that I use. So I will use the energy here. The second truth for every Pisces, we got 3 weeks to 3 months. You'll be rejoicing and partying and celebrating something magnificent. The next truth, it says effort is going to be needed, and you're putting a lot of effort. You are going to be successful. Don't think you won't. You will have your success. It's just that at the beginning you might feel that it's not doing well, it's not working well. Ultimately, with all your effort, you are going to be rewarded. And I see 4 again. We have 4 weeks, 4 months. From now, we'll take 4, we'll say 4 weeks to 13 weeks from now, from the time you see this reading. Then third truth is environmental changes. The 6 of Swords, you're leaving your environment, going somewhere else, and that is going to be needed for you to transcend to a high level of success. You're transcending because of your environment. Maybe this leaving is going to be uplifting your vibrations and taking you to a very high level of vibration where you are going to be escalating and ranking up, upward trend. This is incredible. Your environment is changing and bringing you a lot of success and transcending you to high levels. Timing within 8 weeks all the way to 8 months from now. And that's that. Finally, I will do a Chinese cookie to see what else you need to know, my dear Pisces. What's important for every Pisces. And there it is. They gave us 2. Okay. Let me put my glasses on. Now it says tough and trying times ahead. Think long term and make decisions accordingly. Avoid negative people at all costs. avoid negative people at all costs. And then it says perseverance. That's why they said, not now, it's not the right timing, give it 1 year. You may feel like you're getting nowhere, but there are wonderful changes ahead. Don't give up. Wonderful changes ahead. Don't give up. A little bit of perseverance and you're going to get there. And that is the end of your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. My dear Pisces, give me a thumbs up if you do. I wish you abundance of blessings and a lot of love and light. Namaste.